Planet X is coming, and it's coming sooner than you may think. It's coming, and it's going to crash into the planet Earth if we do not steal the Illuminati, the Illuminati's drones, their UFOs, their flying saucers. They're hidden in the pyramids of Giza and the Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia. They are inside the top, and that's why they're so heavily guarded and so hard to get in, because the ancient residents of the planet X, planet Nibiru, they put them there so we couldn't do it. We wouldn't do it. So we wouldn't take them. But we need to, because they're not going to stop it. The bourgeoisie, the Tory government, the United States government, Joe Biden, they do not have enough gravitational force in their brain to single-handedly push Nibiru away. And we need to use the flying saucers to go up there and push it out of the way before it comes and it goes it will crash into North America in 2025, and what's worse is that it'll melt the atmosphere, and when the atmosphere melts, it won't protect us from the sun's plasma shootings. The plasma, every 11 years when Nibiru approaches the sun, the strong gravitational pull pulls energy out of the sun, and it blasts the earth, and it will cook it. It will cook the earth from inside out and make it implode. It will implode and turn into a miniature black hole. So we need to storm Giza. We need to storm the pyramids of Giza, and we need to launch. You need to launch the cyclone saucer. You need to launch the cyclone celestial body and put it up there so it can beam out its tractor beam and push Nibiru out of the way of Earth, so it will crash into Jupiter and turn into mush. We need to take power. We were created by Planet X. We were created by the inhabitants of Nibiru, the Planet X, to be slaves. So we would be subservient to them, and we would just listen. But we're not going to just listen. We're going to fight back, and we are going to be this. We are not going to be slaves. We're going to take over, and we're going to be free, really free. We're going to break the illusion of freedom and become free, and break the chains that wraps our brains. Put on your tinfoil hats and go to Nibiru in the celestial body and push it into Jupiter, into the red spot, because the red spot, that was actually a secondary planet that Homo sapiens resided on, and the secondary planet was pushed into Jupiter, which caused the red spot. We need to push Nibiru into the red spot before they crash into Earth and take its place. They can't get away with it. They cannot continue to get away with this nonsense. They cannot continue. We need to shoot a big laser at them. We need to get cannons. We need to put rice pudding in the cannons, and we need to splatter them in rice pudding so they fucking drip with it. They dripple, dropple all over the rice pudding, so it kills the aliens, because aliens do not like rice pudding. That is one thing that we have mastered that they could never master, that they can never comprehend. The grains, the holy grain, the holy herb of earth, rice. The police service of Northern Ireland is trying to hijack the brainwaves. Do not trust the 5G. Do not trust the vaccines. They are coming to infest your brain with lies and nonsense. You do not trust them. You do not trust the authorities. You must trust your own primal instinct, and you must do what is right. You need to go, and you need to get to Giza, you need to buy plane tickets, or better yet, build a raft. You need to build a raft out of milk bottles and wood. You need to build it, and you need to float to Giza in Egypt. You need to float down the River Nile, and you need to get to the pyramids of Giza. You need to bring a hammer and chisel. You need to chisel your way through the bottom, because if you just climb up the top, they will see you and they will kill you with their guns. Do not. You need to chisel your way through the bottom and work your way up through the middle so you can get to the very top. The mummies, the ancient mummification process of the Nibiru, means that if they're disturbed while they are sleeping in the pyramids, they may awaken. But the problem is, when they awaken, they will rot faster. But they're very powerful. So you'll just need to survive for a very small amount of time so you can make it. You need to heed my warnings. This is imminent. There is no point seeking shelter, because when the atmosphere melts, there will be no oxygen. So we need to get to Bosnia, if not the River Nile. The River Nile is filled with nano machines. So if you drink the water or fall in, then the machines will go into your brainstem and zap your brain into making you think there is a cure. There is a cure. I'm not going to disclose because this is not secure. They're listening. They're listening to every word. The bourgeoisie is listening, and they cannot be trusted on the waves. So we will meet in person. We will meet in person in front of the Pyramid of Giza, and we will all chisel our way underneath and chisel a tunnel to get inside, to get to the top, to press the button, to turn on the machines that will launch the top celestial cyclone. It's the only way to stop our demise. We are the last Homo sapiens if we do not do anything to prevent our demise. We will meet on the 4th of September 2024 to launch the rocket and push Nibiru away from the course of Earth. We only have a limited amount of time to stop Planet X. Nukes are not powerful enough. Nukes will only scratch the surface of the Planet X, but it's actually, the planet is alive and it can heal itself. So that's why we need to push it into Jupiter, so it's full destruction. The consequence is that, because everything has a consequence and everything has an equal reaction, Jupiter will become redder and hotter, which makes it more dangerous when Earth is in close proximity, but is a necessary risk because it will prevent our demise by 2 million years, which is very good. Once Nibiru is out of the way, the Earth may get colder, which is good because it's very warm, but it will get cooler because that Nibiru, the Planet X, will not be influencing the sun and will not be making it hotter. They are putting nanomachines in the air to make it feel warmer. They are lying to you. If you feel hot, scratch your skin with sandpaper to get all the bugs, the machines out of the pores of your skin, and take a bath in salt water, lots of salt water, because it conducts electricity and will electrocute the bugs in your armpits that they're trying to dig in through the sweat pores of your armpits. So you need to dig them out with a little fork, and that will help. Planet X is coming. It's very imminent. Prophecy will be fulfilled. Here are my warnings. It's coming, and it's coming sooner than we thought. 2025. We need to prepare. Buy chisels, buy helmets to protect your head, and make sure they have aluminum lining in the inside so that they cannot control you remotely. They can control you remotely. Do not let them. If you get thoughts of not doing it, if you get thoughts thinking this is fake, if you get thoughts thinking this is a bad idea, they're lying to you and they're trying to control you. We need to go to Egypt on the 8th of September 2024 so we can chisel our way underneath and up. If you can afford it, buy plane tickets. If not, build rafts. Build rafts and get shovels. And you need to splash your way to Egypt in Africa. Bad things are going to happen. And this is the only way to stop them. We can stop it. We can stop Planet X. We can stop the planet from infusing itself with the planet Earth and destroying humanity. We need to get in our celestial boats, and we need to suck the vaccine out of us with syringes. If you got the COVID vaccine, inject your arm and suck the COVID vaccine out, because it's not a vaccine. It's a cure for freedom and thought. It makes you sick. It makes your body become decrepit faster. It makes you age faster. Because the bourgeoisie, instead of trying to control this situation and fix it, they would rather contain it and cover it up. The bourgeoisie wants to make you think that this is all nothing, that life is as is, but it's not. There's things that we do not know about, and our power, our full potential is being capped. The Earth and a lot of our planets, as you know, are perfectly round. Some are spherical, some are flat discs, and some are conical. We do not know the true state of the planet Earth, because the bourgeoisie cannot be trusted. It may be in fact that the planet is conical, and that it is actually a celestial body, a celestial ship, if you will, and that the ship, the launch button's at the bottom of the Earth, underneath all the lies. If we do not stop Planet X, we will face destruction. We need to take the power away from the bourgeoisie, and we need to make a middle class, a class where there is no rich or no poor. We need to stop the divide and come together as humans and realize that there is a true puppet master behind the curtain, controlling everything. Everything is being orchestrated by the bourgeoisie, by the Freemasons, by everyone. They're behind the scenes, and they need to stop it, and they need to realize that they're human and they're not lizard men. They have to realize that they're not lizards and that they're human, and that they have the power to stop their demise. There is absolutely no Planet X afterlife. It is not as the lizards, the octopus, space octopus describes. It's fake. It's all fantasy. It's all fake. We do not know the true nature of anything because they're controlling it. Right now I'm playing sounds that will disable the ability for the authorities to stop this broadcast. These are specialized frequencies so that you can hear my voice, so that you can understand what I'm saying to you and understand how important it is that we get to Egypt on the 8th of September 2024. We need to build rafts and go to the River Nile, and we need to chisel our way. My name is Zeta Omega 6, and this is my prophecy. My message has been beamed directly from rebels in the planet X, from satellites into my brain. I have been chosen to deliver this message, and I must inform everybody I can that this is going to happen, that the earth is going to crumble. The great crumble is inevitable, but we can stop it. It may not be inevitable. It may be possibly uninevitable. It may be stoppable. It may not even happen. It might be like nothing ever happened, because we, the few that decide that we can stop it, if we go into the pyramid, and if we need to do it. I have a plan. A team of brave volunteers will ascend the pyramid. They will ascend the pyramids. The team that is going to launch the rocket into space, we may not come back, but it's a worthy sacrifice. The team claiming these pyramids will be a distraction for the authorities, while 4 teams on different cardinal directions of the corners of the pyramids will start to dig, will start to chisel. The authorities will be focusing on the cardinal directions, while we will be on the corners, chiseling at the earth. But we must be careful to not exceed too many layers, as the earth is hollow and may cave in if we go too deep. The earth's crust is 6 kilometers deep, and then below that it is nothing. It's all hollow, so we need to be very careful. The ocean, underneath the ocean is just water, loads of water. But then there's the firmament, the wall that divides the waters from the waters, and there is air pockets underneath the earth. So that's why it's very important. If we disturb them air pockets, they may cascade, and the water may flood into the earth, and it will slosh about, and the planet will crack open. The planet is very fragile. That's why the bourgeoisie try to convince us that it's solid and that we have a chance. But we really do not. We have a very delicate earth, and we need to do what we can right now. We need to take preventative action. We need to take preventative action so that the planets don't collide like they did 4 million years ago. And how our great ancestors who practiced their spiritual religion got crashed into Jupiter unethically and very painfully. My name is Zeta Omega 6, and this is my warning, my prophecy, my message to Earth, to all humans. Rebel against the bourgeoisie. Do not believe in their lies. Do not believe in the media. Do not get caught up in the wars, the conflict, the politics, the lies, the celebrities. The celebrities are a part of the bourgeoisie, and they cannot be trusted until they take out their Botox, they take out their fillers, and they remove their skin of the face so it is not fake and rubberized. Because that's where the silicone of the nanochips of the government and the bourgeoisie who try to lie to you, who convince you, who use manipulation tactics to infiltrate your mind. They use the silicone, and they can actually control the faces of celebrities, so like they look trustworthy. And that they make you love them and idolize them. You should not idolize anybody, because that's when you start being subservient, and your freedom is taken away. You lose your freedom. You should only be subservient to yourself and control yourself. Breathe in for the nose and out for the mouth. My name is Zeta Omega 6, and I am giving you facts and truth. The Planet X is going to crash into the planet Earth in 2025 until we take preventative action. We need to go to the River Nile on the 8th of December 2025, 2023, 2024, 2024. We need to go in 2024 on the 8th of September, and we need to dig. We need to go to the four corners of the pyramid and dig down while a team of volunteers climbs the pyramids to distract the authorities so that we can buy enough time and work our way up through the thing. Planet X is incoming. Aeroplanes are surveillance drones, and they're used to pump air into your lungs and to also pump nutrients and robotics, and to make you transhuman, to make you a false human, to make you a machine. Do not believe their lies. Aeroplanes are surveillance technology, and so are birds. Birds are not real. A lot of people agree on this fact. A lot of people know it. They are cameras set up by the bourgeoisie to surveil you, to make sure that you're being obedient, that you're being subservient to them. They're behind the scenes or inside the folds of the hollow earth. They built societies and civilizations that we do not know about. I urge you, meet me at the Great Pyramid of Giza on the 8th of September at 9 p.m. in Egyptian time and 9 p.m. when it is dark. When the sun sets on the horizon and the stars arise, you will see that the fourth star that you see will be larger than the rest. That is Planet X, and it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. And if we do not get the UFOs out of the pyramids, they will collide with planet Earth. My name is Zeta Omega 6, and this is my broadcast telling the people of the world that they need to come together. We need to get on the 8th of September. We need to storm the pyramids of Giza so we can get the Cyclone engine, the Cyclone celestial engine, so that we can infiltrate the pyramid of Giza, and so that we can make the engine go up to space and push the planet out of the way.